So thank you very much, Dr. Titus Olokutibi. Thank you for this great opportunity, great platform and privilege. I'm very excited to be part of RFGimpacts, and I also want to appreciate all the team members, even for bringing this program together. So I just want everyone to use the chat. I believe we've all been learning since morning. It's been a very nice section from Mr. Samuel and also from Mr. Joseph. So how do you feel? How are you feeling at the moment from this session so far? Please just put in the chat. Are you feeling inspired? Are you feeling grateful? Are you feeling joyful? Are you feeling energized? Are you feeling empowered? Are you feeling loaded? So what are you feeling? What are you feeling? I just want to know how you feel. So just quickly type in the chat, everyone. So just mention how you feel. Are you inspired? Oh wow, Ore says she's inspired. Sheila is inspired. That's amazing. Oh, loaded. That's good. That's good. So are you empowered? Are you joyful? So just type in, I have like 10 more seconds for this. Loaded, excited. That's good. I myself, as I said earlier, I'm very, very excited. And there are two reasons why I'm excited. The first reason is because when I was like you guys, when I was in high school, I did not have this opportunity. No one told me about what career decision I should make. So when I was in my final year in high school, that was secondary school in Nigeria, many of my friends said they wanted to become, medical doctor. So I just made a decision that I also want to become a medical doctor. And today, I think that decision did not end up happening. But one thing I've seen over the years was like God was able to shape my life and shape my destiny in such a way that along the way I was meeting people that now give me insight on, okay, do this and do that. So the essence of my presentation today is to share about some of these stories, some of this experience. And another reason why I'm excited, as I said, I have two reasons. The second one is because the last two sections were more like, I was telling the other RFG members that this is more like a summary of everything you've learned so far. And even beyond that, I'm also going to be sharing more tips. So I want you to connect. I want you to get your notes, your pen, and try and jot things down, write things down. And also as you're learning, try to reflect. You're very young, your mind is very sharp. And I think all these things you're going to learn today is something you will remember in life, because it's not just a waste of your time. This is destiny for you. So I'm going to move on to the next chart, and I'm going to give a background of everything I'll be talking about today. As you can see, my topic says, navigating your career with purpose. Navigating your career with purpose. So I believe all of us here knows what a Google map is. The essence of a Google map is if you're driving, you want to know the direction you're going to. So that's why we call it a navigator. I can just wake up maybe every morning and just get into a car and start driving around the city. That means I'm just driving around, so I don't know where I'm going, right? And due to that, I can get lost. I might not even know where, get anything done. So the essence of you being able to navigate is to get the direction as to where you're going. So to make one way, over or through, to steer or to manage a boat is sailing. So I just put an example of you, steering or manage a boat. So this boat, you can switch it to a life. That can be your life. To steer or manage your life in sailing. So as a young person right from now, you don't just want to manage your life randomly. You don't just want to be like people that wake up every morning, they have nothing to do, they play games, they just move around. You don't want to be like that. Right from now, you want to manage your life. You want to navigate towards a particular destiny that God has made for you. So a career is a job taken for a significant period of a person's life and with opportunities for progress. So the essence of a career is to, give you fulfillment, is to make your life purposeful, is to make you wake up every day and know that I have something I'm doing. So that career, the career that you make or the career that you pick is very, very important to your life's destiny. Because without you picking the right career, you will not feel fulfilled, you will not feel happy, and then you wake up every day sad. So as a young person, right from now, you've already started your career. You going to school every day is, you are building up towards something. You go to school, you take classes, you learn from your teachers. The essence of that is towards prepare you for something. So your career has already started. So don't think that, when I graduate, that's when I'll now start thinking of what I want to become. No, right from now, you've started your career. So the essence of my talk today is how can you bring the best out of what you're currently doing, and then use that to navigate into a greater future for your destiny. Then the last one is the most important, because you can navigate, and figure out life. You can have a good career, you can become a pilot, you can become a doctor, but then is that purposeful? Is that why God bring you to this world? Is that why God, created you? So that essence of purpose is the most important thing. And that's, another thing I want to try to hit on today. Because I've seen a lot of my friends, get into a career. For instance, some people today are doing things that are evil. It's also a career. People that are duping people, doing Yahoo, doing bad things. It's also a career for them, and they are navigating it. But the fact is that is not purposeful, because that's not what God created them to come and do. God created them to come and do things that are great, things that are good. So you need to discover your purpose. You need to know why you're choosing the career you want and how this career is going to impact the world. So today I'm going to be sharing from the story of the same Daniel, Pastor Joseph talked about earlier, and some of the things I've learned from him. And also I'm going to be sharing my own personal story along the line, and also sharing some tips. So I hope you're going to get something from this. But as we go on, I have a question and an activity I want you to engage in. Mention one career you have interest in. I'm not saying what you want to become. Mention one career you have interest in. Anything you just have interest in. For me now, maybe I have interest in football. Okay, I have interest in music. I have interest in becoming a medical doctor. It's just an interest. I'm not saying what you want to become. So just for us to know different careers that are out there, and for me to know if you have a clue about what the career is. Oh, soccer, that's good. That's a good career. We have a lot of soccer players making billions today. Oh, engineer, that's amazing. Astronauts, oh, that's good. Jerusalem. Basketball, that's good. So that's amazing. Cyber security. Oh, doctor, that's this is amazing. Pediatrician, heart. This is amazing. You can see that we have a lot of careers. You can become anything. You can become anything you want to become. God has deposited the seed in you. So it's just for you to identify that thing with purpose. We don't just want you to determine to pick anything you want. No. You need to pick what you want and know that this is purposeful, because you want to wake up every day and feel fulfilled that I'm doing what God has sent me to this world to come and do. So, as I said, I'm going to be sharing the story of Daniel. And why Daniel? I believe Daniel, as a young person, just like every one of us here, went through a decision, we all are going to make in life about who we want to become. And if you read the book of Daniel as a Christian, you will see that there are different moments in his life that he made some decisions. And Pastor Joseph already gave a background on this, which I'm also going to build up on. So you need to also make some decisions in life as a young person. And those decisions determine whether you are going to pick the career that will make you purposeful. You don't want to do something you don't love. You don't want to do something that will make you wake up every day as feeling sad. Why am I even here? Why did I pick this course? Why am I going to school? The reason is because you made the wrong decision somewhere that is affecting you. And that's what we are here to tell you today. Again, as I said, this is very strategic for your destiny. I never had this opportunity, and I'm very happy that every one of us here are having this opportunity today. So the first thing I learned from Daniel's story, and the decision he made was what? He seek God deeply. This is something that is very important. And why? The only person that knows your purpose is the person that creates you. The reason why someone created the phone, he has a purpose in mind. There is nothing you see in the world today, the car, the laptop, what you are using to see me at the moment, was created with a purpose, right? So the purpose of a thing is what determines its usefulness. So if you are not purposeful, you won't be useful to anybody. So, and the only person that knows you is the person that created you, and that's God. So you can just do something, or the whole world, people can just tell you to become anything. Your parents might have something in mind for you to do, but if that thing is not what God wants you to do, you won't enjoy it. You won't feel purposeful. So the only person that knows you and knows who you are going to be is God. So Daniel did what? Made the decision from a very young age, which many of us just made, giving our lives to Jesus, is to what? Is to turn to God, pray to God through prayer and fasting, getting to know God. And every time he wants to make a decision, the first place he runs to is to go and meet God. God, should I pick this course? God, should I go for this job? God, should I, go to this city? he asked God every time. And if you look at all the great people in the Bible, King David, Moses, they all asked God, through prayers. Another thing is read books and pursue knowledge. Read books and pursue knowledge. You are not too young to start reading books. These are the decisions many of us made, late in life. For me, I think I started reading books outside of my cousin when I was 20 or 21. And just imagine if you started reading books from age 10, age 9, right? You are going to gain a lot of knowledge. The only way you can discover things about the world, about great people, about where you're going is through reading books. Pursue knowledge. Pursue knowledge. That's the way you are going to get the best career. That's where you are going to get the best out of yourself. There's two things that determine whether you're going to be great in life. Number one, what you know and what you can do. What you know is the knowledge which you get through books, through going to school. What you can do is the skills. If you have knowledge and you know how to do things, there's no way you won't be relevant in life. So take note of these things, what you know and what you can do. And you can only get to know something by reading books. So if you see Daniel 2 here, he was able to discover God's plan for the people of Israel through reading books. Another thing is build quality relationships. Right from now, look at the best people in your class, work with the best. That's one decision I thank God for when I was in university. And one of my friends is also here today, is going to be speaking. We were roommates for 6 or 7 years in school. And I tell you, we were 6 of us that worked together, and 4 of us were best students in our department. Because iron sharpens iron. Look around your class. If you are working with people sitting at the back, you can't get the best out of your life. And anywhere you get to, just look for the best people to work with, because those people are the ones that will inspire you to be great. Anything you want to become in life, look for the best guys there and work with those people. So Daniel had great friends. He had Mishael, he had Azariah, he had Ananiah. And these guys were the ones that empowered him to become, the president, as Pastor Joseph mentioned earlier. The other thing is be a problem solver and be useful. Right from now, everything you are doing at home, anywhere you get to, in your church, at home, with your parents, think of how to be useful. How can I solve problems for my mom? How can I solve problems for my dad? Because the whole world is all about solving problems. The only reason a company will employ you, the only reason you are starting a business as an entrepreneur, the only reason why God even put you on this earth is to come and solve a problem. You are not just here by chance. You are not just here to come and play. Your purpose is to come here to look for a problem and solve it. Right? That's what God wants you to come and do here. He said that what the Bible says, same in the book of Daniel, that what those that know their God will be strong and they shall do exploit. So the exploit you're going to do, is solving problems, is solving enigmas, just like Daniel did. He was able to, interpret dreams, he was able to explain riddles and solve difficult problems for the kings. And that's what made him the best. So another thing is, be careful of the king's meat. Be careful of something we call gratification, early gratification. There are some things you're doing now that you can push to the future. Don't waste your time on social media. Don't waste your time, playing around. Look at this time and use it to read books. You are still young. Use this time to learn skill, explore, find things that are interesting, things that you love to do. So be careful of the king's meat. That king's meat there is what? Gratification. There are many of us today, young people, that we spend our time playing video games. That time can be used to learn how to design, and that design can be what will open a lot of doors for you. So I want you to now mention, I just mentioned about, learning something. So can you type in the chat box, what skill would you love to learn? There are many skills out there. We have photography, videography, graphic design, writing, content creation. What skill? Just mention one. So you can type in the chat. I have just 10 seconds for this. Which skill will you? Oh, editing. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a very great skill. So I'm still waiting. Mention one skill you love to learn. Animation, scripting. You guys are very, very smart. That's good. Okay, I have 5 more seconds. You can still drop your own. Editing and content creating, learning another language, projecting and playing an instrument. This is amazing. Electronics. That's good. That's good. I can take 2 more. Please drop it in the chat. One skill you want to learn. I said something. What you know and what you can do can open any door for you in life. So I'm still waiting. Okay, writing, coding. That's good. Coding is very important skill in this day. So what you can do and what you know is something that will shape your career. So take note of that. So the next thing I'm going to talk about now is other points to note. We've learned from the story of Daniel, right? I've also shared some of the things, some of my experience with you. So I'm just going to be sharing points. And the reason why I'm not that technical in my presentation is because many of us are still young, and what will help us in our life are decisions we make. The decision we make decides where you're going to be. So I'm going to be sharing some points. Some of these things, as I said, are things I learned myself. There are mistakes I've made. There are things I've learned from mentors, from reading books. So I want you to take note of these things. And I'm going to be sharing this slide with us so you can also have this and keep it with you. So I hope these points are going to help you. So the number one thing is identify a career path you have deep passion for. Passion is very, very important. Passion is very, very important. Discover what you love. Discover what you love. And you can only discover what you love when you explore. You have to try many things. I've tried many things. I've worked in agriculture, I've worked in education, I've worked in health. And then from there, I was able to see that, I think it would be nice for me to get a PhD. It would be nice for me to start a non-profit from starting many things. So explore. And when you explore, you get something you love. Identify something you have passion for. Another thing is, don't let other people's opinion change and confuse your dreams and aspirations. Be careful of voices. And that's why I said you need to know God and have good mentors. Have good mentors and know God. The first person you need to do is to seek God. God, what's my purpose? Who am I? When God tells you that, then look for the right people that will give you the best advice. And this can be in form of mentors, your parents, your pastors. These are people that truly love you and will guide you in everything you want to do. Be open-minded to new opportunities. Opportunities are very, very important, and that's what will shape your future. Opportunities can come in form of volunteering. It can come in form of, you helping out in places, and those are the things you can put on your CV when you're exploring the career you want to be. So be open-minded to opportunities and learn to adapt to changes. Learn to adapt to change. For instance, you applied for a course in school, they gave you another course. You don't know, maybe that's what God is going to use to change your life. As I said, I wanted to become a medical doctor because that's what all my friends were doing. But when I gained admission to biochemistry. So I did biochemistry in my undergrad, and today I'm currently doing a PhD in something related to genetics, something still related to health. And from that, I've seen God's purpose even in what I do. So be open-minded. Don't be strict with yourself. Don't restrict yourself, because there is little you know about your future. It's only God that knows, more than you. So anything God is bringing to you, just pray every time, God, let your will be done. Let your will be done. So another thing is, take your task in school seriously. Learn to discipline yourself. Stop wasting time on video games. Stop wasting time on things that that does not profit you. Daniel was a man that seek God. He prayed, he read books. Look at your time. What are you doing? Are you doing something productive? Right? Check yourself every day. Am I growing? Am I doing the right thing? So take your task in school seriously. I told you earlier, what you're currently doing is already your career. You being in school is already your career. So don't waste the time and don't waste the opportunity. Seek feedbacks from those that are around you. Seek feedbacks from your pastor. Seek feedback from your mentor, from your parents. They love you and they will help you. And listen to people. Listen, respect your parents, respect people around you. If you don't respect people that are ahead of you, you can't get to where they are. Respect people and let them give you feedback, because there are many things you don't know as a young person. And many of us have passed through those pains, so we can tell you the right thing. Don't do this, and that's what will help you. So another thing is collaborations rule the world. As I said, these are things that will help you when you're making decisions in life. Don't work alone. They said if you work alone, you will work fast. But if you work with other people, you will work far. And you want to work far in destiny. You want to achieve greatness. You can only achieve greatness by bringing people along with you. Look for good friends. Look for good people to work with and collaborate together to get greatness. So lastly, just like 2 minutes, I'm going to be sharing about internship. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because this is going to help you a lot. Internship can come in form of different things. It could come in form of volunteering. It could come in form of you working at a company. You are not too young to apply for internships. You can go online to search for free internships. Learn all the skills you typed in the chat. You can get them through internship. Learn how to work for free. It's not everything that should come with you should get money for. And that's one thing I mentioned about Daniel, right? Learning not to eat the king's meat. There are some things that I did when I was young for free. I remember, again, my friend is Eshion. We've carried speakers for people before, carried chairs, and today we thank God for where we are. So try to look for opportunities that can help you sharpen your skill and become better. So internship is all about working without pay, and the essence of that is to gain work experience. Again, what you know and what you can do is very important in destiny. So from internship, you get to learn what you can do, and that's skills. So what kind of internship do you want? That's where you did, some of the questions I wrote in the, some of the things I ask you guys to answer. This is where it comes in. What kind of skill do you want to learn? Who do you want to become? When you know that, then you look at, okay, what kind of internship can I take? Where can I learn this thing? So this is very important. You need to identify those skills. How many months do you want to intern for? Summer is coming now. That's a very good time to learn something. Tell your parents, Mom, I want to go and learn coding for free. I want to volunteer with a company to learn how to build websites, right? Have a goal and a growth plan. A goal and a growth plan, they are two different things. A goal is something you said that you want to achieve. A growth plan is who you want to become, right? As you are now, you are something. But in the next 10 years, you're going to become something. Who do you want to become? Do you want to become an engineer? You want to become a doctor? You want to become a pastor? You want to become a founder, an entrepreneur? That's becoming. And that only comes when you have a growth plan. But goals are what you set to achieve what you want to become. So the next one is, internship is important for your career. Take both steps, dream big. You are not too young to dream, right? We have many people in the Bible at age 6, they become kings, right? Very young, and then they become kings. So you can become anything. So from now on, as a young boy, as a young girl, start dreaming big. Start seeing yourself big. Start seeing what God has put in your mind. God has big plans for you. Don't limit yourself. Don't say, oh, all I just want to become is just become something small and be fine. No, you have to be great, because that seed of greatness is in you. So, and you can get that from working with people, learning from organizations, and moving with people that will make you grow. So if you live your life to chance, you stand to have no chance. That's what Bishop David Oyedepo said. If you live your life to chance, just wake up every day, go to school, come back, sleep, play game, you can't achieve that great dream. You need to identify what you can do to build yourself. Another thing is, learn how to write a good CV. You are not too young to have a CV, right? Many of us, we got this very late, at age maybe 18 or 19, that's when I had my first CV. Imagine, at age 10, you can have a small CV for yourself. The name of your school, your address, your phone number and email, what are the skills you've learned, what are the things you are doing currently as volunteering in your church. Just have it structured, because CV will help you to know where you are lacking, what you need to improve on, right? Take training on basic professional skills, how to speak, public speaking. If you notice that you are fidgeting, look for an opportunity to speak in the public, because public speaking, communication, these are very important skills that will help you. And learn soft skills. Soft skills, ability to talk to people, ability to be patient, ability to network, to share what you know, right? For instance, I ask many of us to type in the chat. Some of us are not typing. This is an opportunity to develop soft skills. Engage with people. And that's how you get to develop yourself and improve. And then have a good LinkedIn profile. If you're already in high school here, I have a boy that I was able to mentor last summer. And this boy, I was super impressed. If I show his LinkedIn profile, he's just 16 years old. So if you are more than 12, you already have a phone, tell your mom, tell your dad, let them open a good LinkedIn profile for you. You are not too young to have all these things. The earlier you start, the better, right? You get to learn how how life is. It's not bad to have all these things now, because that will help you prepare, for your future, right? Have a good LinkedIn profile. Reach out to companies for internship. Be bold. Send out applications. Send out, things to people. You don't know who is going to respond to you. You don't know who is going to say, okay, come in, I'm going to help you. For a story is the story of Steve Jobs. When he wanted to start his company as a young boy, he reached out to many CEOs, and interestingly, the CEO of one of the largest companies in the world, the CEO of HP, responded to him, and that's how his destiny opened up. Be bold. Ask people for questions. Go online, search for great people, reach out to them. Sir, I would love to learn from you. I would love to be a mentee. You don't know the opportunities that will come out from there. And connect with people that are related to your career goals. Don't work with people that will bring you down. Work with the right set of people. Your relationship is very important in destiny. And as Bishop Oyedepo said again, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. If you don't talk about who you are, you don't share what you do, you cannot achieve anything. So dress well, look good, be confident, smile well, stay positive. Dress well, look good, be confident, smile well, and stay positive. The way you dress is an expression of your personality. From now on, ensure that you look good anywhere you get to. You don't know who you are going to meet, and you don't know who is going to help you. These are all decisions I said. They might not help you now, but they will surely help you in the future. So take note of all the things you're learning today. Write them down, because there will be a point in your life where you will remember, oh, this person mentioned this thing, that I should dress well because I'm going for an interview. I should look good because I want to meet someone. I should be confident because I want to give a presentation. I should smile well because I'm attending an interview. And I should stay positive in anything I'm applying for. So thank you very much. I hope you've learned something. Again, I'm excited as you are. Number one, this is a great opportunity for you. And also, number two, I believe that everything you've learned today will help your future and make you become what God wants you to become. So thank you very much. I'm open to questions, and God bless us.